Hey everyone, Kyle here again. I haven't done a video blog in a while, so I wanted to kind of keep everyone updated on what was going on in my career and how things are going with school and all of those sort of things. So I was able to do one last semester around Thanksgiving, so I guess I'll kind of pick it up from there. So after Thanksgiving, we really started to hit hard on our concert music stuff. Really started to focus in on things that were important for our concert, just really mainly our concert repertoire, and kind of trying to keep some music theory going in there, but very little. So we did a lot more just literature stuff. The 2 weeks before the concert, our accompanist came in, and she really played so well for the students, and they got a good sense of what it's like to have a live accompanist, and I think that's very important for these students because they're so used to playing with recorded tracks, with CD accompaniment, and although yes, that is a way to do it, I prefer to make live music because I think that's when you can really start creating those nuances and creating those little things in a piece and in a song is by making it completely live. So our concert was December 12th, and it went very, very well. Got a lot of great responses and reactions from the audience, parents, friends, administrators, the whole deal. So I was very, very pleased with how that turned out. After that, kind of went on a music theory kick for a little while, tried to get some more music theory in before the semester, or before we went off on break, and we got some things done, not as much as I would like, but that's just part of the process now of starting in my program and starting as early as I am. I'm coming up on 1 year, so that kind of brings me to my kind of one thing that I'm hitting a roadblock with, and it's convincing my students that music theory is actually important, and that the ability to read music is more important than the ability to sing music. They're still not quite buying into the, oh, well, I understand why I have to know how to read music, why it's important for me to be able to demonstrate written music. And it's a lot of programs get into the kick of, well, we're just going to teach by rote. And I am very much against that. That was kind of put into me at Western, and it's a great philosophy to focus just on, well, not just on, but to mainly focus on process and learning how to read written music and understanding how my part goes, and using maybe solfege to decipher what's going on in the piece, or using our rhythmic skills to decipher what's going on in a piece. So that's the kind of roadblock I've faced so far in my music theory journey. I try to make it fun, and there's some students that are really excelling. A couple of my 7th graders have just really taken to it, and that is fantastic. Super excited. And then others, they're not quite seeing it yet, but they will. I'll get them there. So, and that's both middle school and high school that I'm doing that with. Well, I was planning on picking up where I left off after break. However, we are still on break. This is the first time, I think, in my career or in my life, really, that I have had this many snow days in a row. We had not a snow day, we had 5 snow days in a row, Monday through Friday. So we in fact had a snow week. Weather was crazy this week. It was extremely cold, getting into like -14 and -14, and it was just freezing, and it was very, very snowy, and just dangerous to drive in. So I'm glad the kids had the opportunity to maybe rest up a little bit more before they went off. or before they came back, and so our break actually ended up being 3 weeks instead of just 2, which is good. So we're gonna have to go back now, and we're gonna have to pick up right where we left off. We'll have to review some, I'm sure, but that's part of the deal. Going on from here, it's a lot of music theory right now, and once I get new students in, we will be we'll be kind of assessing their voices and be assessing their musical abilities and things of that nature. That, I believe, is Wednesday of this coming week, so pretty quick turnaround around here. Hopefully I'll be able to get all of those things in within the next week. So 5th and 6th grade is going well. We did get a huge shipment, and this is so exciting. We got 35 ukuleles in a few weeks ago, and now I had to go through and tune all 35 of them twice, and they still will not hold a pitch. So just trying to go through there, and it's got to get used to the room, and I'm sure the cold hasn't helped them anything. There's a lot of variables in tuning ukuleles, but we'll get them. I have had them use them once or twice, and it went well. But second semester is really going to dive into the whole ukulele thing. So, as far as choirs, looking beyond and into the future, we'll be preparing for some festivals. We have a festival in, I believe it's April, late April. And it's kind of like a MSVMA event. However, this is ISSMA, ISSMA, and kind of the same setup where we'll go to a high school or a middle school. We'll sing on stage in front of 3 adjudicators. Those adjudicators then will give us a score, and they will give us a rating. Not necessarily a placement of this was the first best, this was the second best, and third best, but rather, here's your score, you fit into this category. You are superior, you are excellent, you are good, so on and so forth. So I'm very much looking forward to that, and getting, and in Indiana it's gold, silver, bronze, and participant. So it's a little bit different than Michigan, but it's still a good system. So looking forward to taking them there, and hopefully doing well, hopefully kind of showing the state that, you know, we're in this too, and kind of, hey, look out for Prairie Heights. So in between then and now, however, we're going to do some more music theory, some more sight reading. I've done a sight reading lesson in every choir, and it was awesome. Just the way that I did it was I took a 4-bar example that fit their level of musicality, and just really overall simple examples, but we used our rhythmic knowledge, and then we also used our solfege knowledge, and we took those two things together. We put them we sort of unified them, and we made music, and it was super cool, and they sight read it pretty cold. So I'm hoping to do more of those sight reading examples and a little more music theory in the future. So other than that, my break was fantastic. 3 weeks of break when it was only supposed to be 2, but it is what it is. And I did get some work done, and I've written a lot of my tests and done some other work, and definitely relaxed a lot. And I am looking forward to getting back into the classroom and working with my students and seeing them again. So thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Love you all, and I will see you later.